and welcome to the deep dive into one of the most informative topic in modern technology, AI for automated code generation. The subtitle of our presentation really says it all. We are truly revolutionizing software development with intelligent systems. My name is Vikrant and this presentation is a part of my work for the subject soft computing. Over the next half hour we will explore how artificial intelligence is moving from being futuristic concept to an essential co-developer in the software engineering world. Let's get started. On second page, what exactly are we doing to cover today? This agenda is our roadmap to understanding the AI code generation landscape. We will start with a clear introduction to AI in software engineering. To establish the context, this leads us directly to the crucial question: why automated code generation is not just an option but a necessary in today's fast-paced world. Next, we will put back the certain on the technology itself, looking at how AI-powered code generation works, examine the models and algorithms that make it possible. From there, we will review the key platforms and tools that developers are using right now. The technology is changing the game. Now, artificial intelligence is not just a buzzword, it is a fundamentally transforming how software is built. We are at an inflection point where the machine is becoming a true partner in the creation process. The core idea here is that automated code generation uses AI models to write, optimize, and debug code with minimal human input. Think of it as a highly skilled, tireless assistant that can handle the sheer volume and complexity of modern software development. The immediate tangible impact is clear. It accelerates development, reduces repetitive tasks, and enables even non-programs to create functional application. AI handles the mundane boilerplate code, the repetitive function, and the tricky syntax, so developers can focus on high-level systems, architectures, and business logics. In essence, by acting as a co-developer, AI is reshaping software engineering into a faster, smarter, and more innovative process. This isn't about replacing the human programmer, it is about amplifying these capabilities, making them exponentially more productive, and unlocking a new era of software creativity. Then we will move to our fourth page, that is introduction to AI in software engineering, the foundation. Before we get into the specific of generation, let's see the stage. Software engineering has always evolved, but the integration of AI marks as a fundamental shift from strictly deterministic coding to probabilistic coding. Historically, a developer provided explicit instructions for every single step. Now AI models are trained on billions of lines of existing codes, allowing them to learn patterns, styles, and best practices. Machine learning is the engine here specifically. Large language model LLMs, like those based on the transformer architecture, are the heart of good generation. These models can take a natural language description, a simple command like create a Python function to sort a list, and translate it into a executable code. This capability is driven by two main fields: natural language processing, which allows the AI to understand the developer's intent, and code analysis, which helps the model understand syntax, context, and dependencies within a project synthesis code base. The core concept is code synthesis, covering high level requirements into low level code. It's a paradigm shift where the developers become more of an architect or the system designer, and the AI takes on the role of master builder. Then we will move to fifth slide. What is AI powered code generation? So, why are we prioritizing automated code generation now? The simple answer is speed, complexity, and it reduces constraints. The demand for software is growing exponentially faster than the supply of skilled developers. First, consider the burden of boilerplate coder. Now, new project requires setting up a framework, configuration files, basic CRUD operations, and standard authentication. This tedious repetitive work is time consuming and highly prone to human error. AI can instantly generate 80% of the foundation code, giving developers an enormous head start. Second, the relentless pace of a development. In the era of continuous integration and continuous delivery, CI/CD time to market is everything. AI will allow for rapid prototyping and iterations, making a new features can go from idea to development in days instead of weeks. Then third, consistency and quality. AI models, when properly trained, adhere or strict coding standards, reducing cycle conflicts and enforcing best practices across a large team. Then finally, it's about efficiency and focus. By taking the repetitive task for the plate, AI frees up human developers to focus on the truly difficult, creative, and critical tasks, the complex algorithm, the unique business logic, and the innovative problem solving that only human mind can tackle. Then, at the sixth page, we will know how AI powered code generation works and the mechanism. Let's explore the technical mechanism behind the magic and its core. AI code generation is a sequence to sequence task, translating a natural language sequence into a code sequence. At step 1, the prompt and the context. The process begins with a developer providing a prompt. This can be a command in the code, a function signature, or a full natural language description of a feature. Then second is a large language model processing. It is where the LLM or a transformer model takes the input. It usually its massive training data sets to predict the most statistically probable and synthetically correct sequence of tokens. The code that fulfills the prompt's intent. Then third step is code generation and ranking. The model just produces one answer. It often generates multiple potential code syntheses. An internal ranking system evaluates these options based on the criteria like synthetic correctness, fit with the existing code base, and the adherence to learn patterns. The best few are presented to the user. At final step, step 4, human review and refinement. This is the critical step. The AI acts as a suggestion engine, now an execution engine. The human developer must review the generated code for logical errors, security, vulnerabilities, and properties business logic before accepting and refining it. This collaboration ensures quality control. Then at page 7, we will learn about platforms and tools that the AI code developers uses. The marketplace for AI coding tools is growing rapidly with several major players defining the standard for AI code development. The most prominent is GitHub Copilot, often referred to as an AI pair program powered by OpenAI Codex model. Copilot provides real-time code suggestions right inside your integrated development environment or IDE, whether you are writing a function or just a command. Another key platform is Amazon Code Whisper, which is significantly trained on the Amazon's massive code base and public code. It offers code generation and critically it includes security scans to flag potential vulnerabilities in the suggested code. Google is also a major contender using its Gemini model to promote various coding assistants. These tools leverages Google's strength and search and deep learning to offer highly contextual and multilingual code generation capabilities, integrating seamlessly with the cloud services. And beyond these text giants, we also have the specialty tools like Tabnine and Other, which offers solutions for specific languages or focus heavily on enterprise level code competition and customization. The core takeaway here is the AI coding assistant is no longer a nice feature. It is a standard competitive product offering from the world's largest technology companies. At final, we will learn about the applications and case studies, real world impacts. Let's move past the theory and look at where AI code generation is having the greatest impact today, starting and with client facing applications. First is web development. It is a prime area. Front-end developers can now use the plain English to prompt the AI to create a responsible navigation bar with the links or design a contact from a validated for email and phone numbers. This slashes the time spent on CSS and standard HTML JavaScript components. For the backend, AI can automate the creation of database query statements such as SQL or NoSQL queries. Based on the simple description of the data needed, it can also instantly shuffle the REST API endpoints needed for a new services, completed with required authentication and error handling. Next, mobile development is another fertile ground. AI can generate code for cross-platform frameworks like React Native or Flutter, handling platform-specific entities that often trip or developers. For example, generating the boilerplate code required to access a device camera or location services. In essence, any part of the application that relies on standardized syntax, libraries, or patterns, which is a huge portion of a modern software. It is a perfect candidate for AI automation, accelerating both web and mobile app delivery significantly. Then application and case studies of real-world impact. That beyond the application code itself, AI is also revolutionizing the infrastructure and quality assurance layer of software development. In DevOps, AI is a game changer for infrastructure as code. Imagine prompting an AI to provision an AWS ES3 bucket with read-only access for a specific user role and receiving the correct transform or cloud formation script instantly. This massive speeds up cloud development and configuration management. For data engineers, AI is invaluable for generating complex data transformation and migration scripts. It can look at two database schemes and automatically generates the necessary code to map and move between them. A task is that often tedious and error prone. Perhaps one of the most powerful application is in the automated testing. AI can read a block of production and it automatically generates comprehensive unit test, integration test, and even acceptance test to provide it functionally. It is a huge leap forward in ensuring software quality from the very beginning. These applications show that the AI utility spans the entire software lifecycle from the first line of the code development and testing, ensuring a faster, more robust, and more reliable delivery pipeline. Then we have benefits and challenges and the upsides. As we have seen, the benefits of adopting AI in code generation are competitive and numerous. We can summarize the biggest upside under three main categories: efficiency, quality, and creativity. The 10x productivity gain. The more celebrated benefits is the massive boost in the developer efficiency. By handling repetitive and predictive coding tasks, AI can efficiently give a developer back and a significant portion of their workday, enabling them to complete tasks up to 10 times faster than manual coding. Then enhanced code quality. AI models are trained on high quality code. This means the generated code adheres to best practices, follows style guides, and it is less likely to contain common synthetical errors. The reduced error rate translates directly into fewer bugs in production and more stable application overall. Then, innovation and focus. It is perhaps the most human benefit when a developer is not bogged down in the writing getters and setters on databases conditions. Bioplate their cognitivity energy is freed up. They can focus on innovative solutions, complex architectural decisions, and creative problem solving, leading to better and more novel software products. Additionally, the ability of AI is instantly translate a requirement into a code help to break through creative roadblocks, serving as a powerful brainstorming partner that constantly provides fresh ideas and alternative implementations. Then we have challenges. However, no revolutionary technology comes with its challenges. For AI code generation to be successfully integrated, we must proactively address several critical hurdles, particularly around security, intellectual property, and model bias. Security risk. It is irregularly the most significant immediate challenges. Since AI is trained on public code, it can sometimes generate code snippets. It contains security vulnerabilities or insecure coding patterns, such as SQL injections or cross-site scripting flaws. Developers must be vigilant, and the AI tools themselves need better built-in security auditing capabilities. Then intellectual property (IP) and licensing. A major legal concern is whether the AI might be generate code that too closely remembers proprietary or licensed code from the training data. It raises serious questions about the code ownership, license compliance, and potential legal exposure for companies using the generated code. Clear attribution and licensing tracking are essential future requirements. Then we have model-based and contextual errors. AI model don't understand code; they predict it. It can lead to code that is technically correct but logically flawed, or code that uses non-optimal solutions because the model's training data was biased. Furthermore, the AI may struggle to maintain consistency with a high specific propriety in-house coding style. Addressing these challenges requires a commitment to human oversight, rigorous testing, and the development next generation AI models that are transferred secured by default and fully explainable. Then we have the future of AI in development and next horizons. Looking ahead, the current generation of AI tools is just the beginning. The future promises a deeper, more integrated collaborations between human and intelligent system, leading to a truly autonomous software development process. We will see the shift toward autonomous code system. The next generation of AI will not just suggest code, but will also detect inefficiencies automatically refactor and optimize performance without human intervention. Imagine code that heals itself. We also expect a rise in domain-specific AI models. These will be specialized models trained for healthcare, finance, cybersecurity, and IoT that will generate code tailored to industry-specific standards and compliance needs. It will focus unlock new levels of precision and safety. The future will involve collaborative AI teams where multiple AI agents will work together like human teams, one generating code, another testing, and another ensuring security compliances. This truly mirrors a high functioning human development team. Finally, explainable AI in programming is key. AI will improve transparency by explaining why a certain code block was generated, making debugging and audits easier. Then we have conclusion part, embrace AI to transform software development. We have reached our conclusion and the message is clear. AI powered code generation is not just a tool, it's a game changer in software engineering. It is proving the value of radically accelerating development, reducing errors, and freezing developments to focus on creativity and problem solving. We have seen that its real life application across web, mobile, DevOps, database, and testing shows its practical value today, now just tomorrow. Now future is not one where humans are replaced. It is one for humans plus AI collaborations where developers act as architects and AI handles repetitive coding. This synergy will lead to exponential gain in productivity and innovation. Embracing AI today means faster innovation, smarter solution, and competitive edge in tomorrow's tech world. The transition may require new skills and careful oversights to manage challenges like security and IP, but the benefits far weigh the risk. The automation of software development is not just a distinct goal, it is a happening right now, shaping the careers of every programmer and the products of every tech company. At final thought, as we wrap up, I live with a thought: the era of simply handing every line of code is quickly coming to an end. The future of programming is here. The question is for you: are you ready to code with AI? Start experimenting large learning the tools and start preparing to be the architect, not just the builder.